Hello and welcome to the next installment from the Silver Citizen. Today's video is going to be about the first pre-season match friendly against Club America. City won 2-1. And some good things in it. Mainly how Kevin De Bruyne took his first goal, although the pass that came from Grealish, his control was a little off. Usually he controls it better, but he reacted magnificently. And the shot was fantastic. The pass from Mahrez for the second goal. De Bruyne knocking it under his legs. Shows some promise. But there were some things that definitely need ironing out. De Bruyne, for example. There was quite a few passes, and 3 of them within the space of about 10 seconds, where you'd expect De Bruyne to do better. He gave the ball away. I think it might have been Rodri that won the ball back and gave it him again. He then passed it again to another a Club America player, went and won it back himself, and after he'd won it back, turned round and passed it back to the person he just took it off. One bad pass from De Bruyne is a rarity. 3 within about 15 seconds is unheard of, but that's what happened. That's just cobwebs. He needs to get rid of them early and get back up to match sharpness, which is why I don't think we're going to be ready for the season when it starts. We're going to be playing Liverpool after playing 2 games, and I think at the time Liverpool had played 5. I think they've already played 3. I've got another 2 before they play us. By the time we play West Ham, we'd have played 3. West Ham would have played 7. So we're going to be playing teams that are, more up to speed than us. But as soon as we get up to speed, that'll be fine. I personally think, after watching the game against Club America, I think it'll probably be about Crystal Palace at home by the time we start, hitting the ground. There was some good things. Like I said, the result, the effort. Could see the effort was there. Players got minutes in the legs, which is always important. Things that weren't great, the sloppiness. And it wasn't just De Bruyne. There was the majority of the players. Passing was off, control was off. I think Bernardo Silva got caught in possession something like 12 times in the first half hour. How often does that happen? They probably didn't get caught in possession 12 times all last season. So, just little things like that will matter when the season starts. As it happens, it was only pre-season friendly, and if we'd have got beat 4-0, would it really have mattered? No. Apparently we won a trophy. I didn't know anything about that until I saw a picture of Calvin Phillips holding a trophy. But apparently we won a trophy. So, there you go. But yeah, the game as a whole was okay. There was nothing to shout home about. It was a bit boring, if I'm honest. But you expect that. It's pre-season. Entertainment and winning aren't really the be-all and end-all. It's about getting players fit and ready for the start of the season. And a lot of players got a lot of minutes. So, there's that. But it shows our desperate need for players, especially a left back and especially defenders. Now on this tour, John Stones didn't go because of some visa application problem. Aymeric Laporte didn't go because of the injury he had last season. He's still recovering. Ruben Diaz wasn't feeling very well. So the only real centre-half we had was Nathan Ake. And he wasn't even in his natural position. He was on the right side as a left footer. Luke Mbete, who was a right-footed player, was on the left side. João Cancelo was on the left back. So for the first 45 minutes, the only defender we had in a natural position for him was Kyle Walker. Will Sesbrand came on at half time. He did well. I was quite impressed with him. He might play against Bayern Munich. He might play against Liverpool. After that, it's back to the under-23s. Luke Mbete did alright. A few mistakes, a few things that he shouldn't be doing, but he was doing as a right-footed centre-half playing left. I don't think those mistakes happen if he's on the other side of a back two. Nathan Ake made a few mistakes. Maybe that was one of the reasons he got substituted at half-time for Calvin Phillips. McAtee came on, Cole Palmer came on, Keiki came on, Delap came on. So, for youngsters getting minutes, it was good. Haaland didn't get any minutes. Alvarez had a couple of chances. One, I think his studs got caught in the ground. And another one, he didn't quite take control of it. Grealish had a couple of chances. One was a decent save from a keeper. One was another bad pass from De Bruyne that went straight to the defender. Him trying to get on the end of trying to win the ball. He ended up going into the floor. Wasn't a dive. He ended up going into the floor and made contact with the goalie, and then there was a bit of a melee, if you like. Handbags. A few hefty challenges from Club America, if I must say so myself, so I'm very happy that nobody got injured. It was a decent start. Like I said, watching that game, for me personally, I think we probably need about another 4-5 matches to be fully ready. Now, it might surprise me against Bayern Munich, it might do a lot better. I don't know. But if I was to make a guess, I'd say it'd be probably Crystal Palace at home. Maybe even the Barcelona meaningless friendly when the players are up to speed. We'll see. The first meaningful game for me will be Palace when we're at full speed. Might change my mind after watching the Bayern Munich game, but that's my opinion from now. Ortega got a game. Made a couple of decent saves. Could he have done better with the goal? Probably. The fella underneath him. He tried to spread himself out to make himself a little bit bigger. And as he was coming out, the guy just booted it underneath him. Maybe he could have done better. Maybe he couldn't. Who knows? Not really bothered. But as he proved, he's more comfortable with the ball at his feet than Zach Steffen, and I'm more comfortable with having the ball at his feet than I was Zach Steffen. So, decent start, a win. And next we've got Bayern Munich in Green Bay. That's midnight Saturday night. I think Haaland might get a game then. Probably Edison will get a game. I'm hoping Diaz plays. We need Diaz, especially Diaz, and hopefully Haaland to get some minutes in the legs before the start of the season. That's pretty much all I've got to say about this game. I'm trying to think. It wasn't really, an exciting game. There was a couple of decent things that happened. A couple of things that they can do better once they get up to match speed. But it wasn't enthralling. Then I'm not really bothered about it being enthralling, if I'm perfectly honest, at this stage of the season. It's pre-season, who cares? I would quite happily lose every single pre-season match that we've got if we win the Premier League, rather than win every single pre-season and come second. So, pre-season is all about fitness, getting players up to speed, getting some minutes in the legs, and that happens, so it's a good sign. Win, lose or draw. But that's pretty much all I've got to say about this game. Desperately need a left back. At the time of me making this video, City have just had, according to Sky Sports News, a £30 million bid for Cucurella turned down. So we wait until Zinchenko's leaving before making a move for a left back. Smart? Probably not, but there you go. Anyway, if you do like my videos, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe. And please, if you like them, share them on your social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be. Get the word out there. But until either City have a bid accepted for Cucurella, or more than likely the Bayern Munich game is done with, adios amigos.